Welcome, my lovelies. This is Michelle, and I am doing round 2 of the Travelers 20th anniversaries setup. I got the brown in round 1, hence all of this. Now I'm going to be unboxing round 2, and I got this, as you can see, from Simplo Paper. And they are out of Stationery and Goods. They are out of Florida. And this is how it came. I got this little teeny washi tape. Isn't that adorable? And I got stickers, which I will probably put on in the book. It came beautifully wrapped. Let's see if I can get this sticker off. You know how we people are in the journaling community. We like to save everything. Let's see, can I get this off? I'll take it that way. There we go. I'll fight with the rest of it later. This is how it came. It was packaged very nicely. Very nicely. It only took me let me see, I ordered it on last Wednesday. So it took me about a week to get it from Florida, but that's okay because I already had the first one, and this is just going to be my second one. And I will have to decide which one I will actually use, but I'm sure you all have seen more than your share of unboxings, so you know what's actually in the box. But I'll open it for you anyway, just because I like unboxing. So I am going to set that up there with its sister. Put the two together. There we go. And this is how it comes. Travelers did a really nice job of packaging this up. Out. And these are the cards, the books, I should say, not cards. These are the books that come with it. Which will just be, actually, I'm going to keep that, which will actually just be probably secondary because I don't see myself using these that much. This is, and I'm going to set this up for you. This is that, which is the little wallet. Here we go. That is your card file, your bands, and this is the star of the show. And don't forget to keep these. Comes with one inside. And I always just take that off and set that to the side. It comes packaged nicely in the little holder, which, as I said in the first one, is useless once you put something in it. But it's good for the initial packaging of it. I think I'm going to actually leave the black band on this one. And actually, when I actually go into this one, I'm just going to use the inserts that are in the first one and move them into the second one, except for this part. These I will use the ones that stay with it, because I do want to keep those together. And let's see, man, that is a tight fit, but it does fit. that's how it will go. And I already have, let's see, I will be using, I'm going to be sticking with a silver theme for this one. And I will be using this charm on it. Now you want to know what this charm is? I got this charm when I was graduating from middle school, or which at that time we called it junior high. And it was from Francis Scott Key. That was the junior high school that I got. And all of the seniors that were graduating received this key representing Francis Scott Key. I still have it. Yeah, I still have it. So I will leave this up here. That will be my charm. I will probably use this pen, since it's the white. I mean, it has the silver on it. And I know a lot of people were using it as putting their, their pens in the little loop here. But this is a little too thick for it, unless they made them differently. This is a little too thick. So I am just going to put it inside like that. And it will stay. It will stay. Oops, let me put that, bring that down some. Okay. Okay, here we go. And this is where it will stay until I get ready to use this one. Yes, I do have another pen. I have a black pencil. So I'm not sure. This may actually come out and go into my wallet. Because I do actually have a black pencil. Because I like to keep pencils in my books this size, because my book is not going to be like a planner where you're going to be journaling and all of that in it. Mine is actually going to be just for notes, grocery lists. I'll get the brown one, let you see it. Okay, so there's the brown one. And on my brown one, I just have just a little fountain pen. I put the clips on the side. This one, like I said, I will transfer it from one to the other when the time comes. It fits nicely. But this is how I did the brown one. So I have the wallet, and I put a little Velcro to keep my wallet closed. And I like to put pictures in mine. So I put these in, which is what this is. And then I have my line paper, and I always put a line paper in, which is why this will not get used, will probably never get used. I have this one for the calendar. Well, I'm not going to do a brand new calendar just to go in here. I am just going to take this one out, because I will still be working on it, and move it into the next one. And then I have, and let's see, this actually came off of this one, just so that I know I can flip to them real quick. I have a larger one actually coming in, which would be, I have the silver ones coming in for this one. And then I have a little bit large, just a medium size. But that's how I have this set up. And that can just go right over here. And I wrote up my calendar, because I have to have a calendar in my everyday carry. And that's what I know is going to be taking place on the months. So the end of this month, or sometime mid-month, I will go ahead and do the next 2 to 3, until I get through the whole month, the whole year, I should say. And then, of course, I have my Hobonichi page holder, and that's how that works. So if I need to, when I'm working in the calendar, I can just lay it down and I can have my clip on the other side, like that. So that's how this one is. And like I said, once I'm ready to move into the black one, I'm just going to be taking my inserts out and moving the inserts. I'm not going to be wasting it setting up all of the other stuff that I'm not going to be using yet. I will just be transferring it from one to the other. So I will be using the black one, but I probably won't go into the black one until the fall. I'll keep the brown one for right now. And then when September probably rolls around, September, I'll move into the black one. But this is everything that goes with it. And I'm not sure if I want to keep the black on it or if I want to put the red on it. I was going to put the red on it and put on, and I might still do this, just put this on for my pen if I decide to put a pen in. And I will move it, in. And I could do it that way too, if I want to keep the red going, the red thing going. Or I can just take the black pencil, because like I said, I actually don't usually use a pen in my everyday like this, because I'm constantly taking things out and putting things in, as far as writing is concerned. So I might just go like that, and then if that's the case, I could put the red on and keep it like that. What do you think? I'm not sure which one I like now. I put the orange one on that one, but I could go with the red and keep the red and black theme going. I think I like the red and black. Matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put this down. Though I know I can put this will actually go inside there, but it's a little tight. So let's see here. Let's take this one off. I can get it off. And I am going to put that one, let's see. I think I will put it right, and get it as close inside as I can get it. Yeah, I'll put it right there. That way it's a tight fit. And I am going to take the black off and put the red on. I can see this better if I had my glasses on, but I'm also a glutton for punishment, so what can I tell you? See if I can get this. Just 1 second. Come on. Let's see if I can get that set back up. Okay, because I had to move it. All right, let's see here. Where was I? I was saying I am a glutton for punishment, so let's see about getting this in. Because I don't have my glasses on. And I'm pretty much blind as a bat when I don't have them on for close-up. Okay. And that way, if I did decide to go with the pen, I can. Right now, I just have it set up with a pencil. But that's what, oopsie, didn't mean to do that. Boop. I will put this back in here because this is my carry for right now. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is my unboxing of my new Travelers 20th anniversary in black. Black, black, black. Actually, I normally take these and put them on the cardboard, which I will. I like to keep the little teeny bags though. And let's see, I've got one underneath of here, if I don't destroy my whole display. And I already have one set up. So let's just put those on here because I like to keep everything in one spot. This is actually the holder that my, the little teeny Travelers color pencils came in. The color pencils came in. That's what that is. Okay. So there we go. Now you're looking at my 20th anniversary unboxing. The first one came from Penny Post in Virginia. That's where I went and did the Travelers Caravan last year, which I will probably go again this year, unless my local area, which could possibly get it. We don't know for sure. If they get it, then I will go there and Penny Post. Last year I went to Amoy and Penny Post. Though I would like to go to North Carolina to go to Good Postage. I want to go different places this year. So I would like to go, I would like to go to North Carolina. But that, everyone, is my setup. And then, of course, I have my little Galen bear. Let's see here. Let's let you see my little Galen bear. Sorry for the shake. Just gotta adjust it a little bit. My little Galen bear. I call it Galen because it's named after my dog. And let's see here. There she is. And she's got her little bow in her hair. Has her name written across. It has her Traveler's pen on her. And she also has a book, a little Traveler's book that I made for her little adventures for when we go out of town. And that's my little Galen book. And she went to see Michael. And she's gone to Great Wolf Lodge so far this year. But that's my little Galen book. Just wanted to give you a sneak peek on that. So there we go. So what do you think of my setup? I'm constantly tweaking it. I really am. I'm not going to lie. I am constantly tweaking this setup. I think I must have changed the original setup. I'm going to say, and I'm not lying, about 10 times before I decided on this one. A good 10 times. But that's the good thing about Travelers. You don't have to be locked into anything. Or any Traveler's notebook, whether you're using this one or just a regular Traveler's notebook. I just happen to like the Traveler's Company notebook. I like the way that it feels in my hand. And 20th anniversary. And got my little fountain pen and my school keychain, my school charm. All right, that is my unboxing of the 20th anniversary Traveler's Notebook. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next Traveler's video.